But Nick came to me, I think in 2017, we had been working on a series together, and I had a recurring role on it, and he emailed me out of the blue and said, I want my next movie to be a romantic comedy, but I think it would be cool if it was about a gay couple, because we don't get many of those. And if you want to write it with me, and you can star in it, if all goes well, and I'll direct it. And I said, yes. Having no idea if I had the skills to do any of that. And that's how it started, and then Judd came on board not too long after that.
Right. Yeah, Judd, I'd love to hear from you as well.
Well, I was a giant fan of Billy's, and Nick and I worked together for a long time. So when they said, "Would you be interested in this?" I just thought it sounded like an amazing idea, and we had a long run of writing that was really impressive to watch what they did. And even when we couldn't shoot it during COVID, they just grinded on the script and worked so hard to make something that's like so funny and beautiful. I'm just really proud of what they've accomplished with it.
Before we turn it over to the audience, I would love to just go down the line and hear from everyone else. There's so many great characters in the film. Please tell us what part you came in at and what the experience was like working on it.
I played Wanda. I'd like to think, and Wanda would like to think, that she was the director of the board. Wanda was always the voice of reason. She's always the calm one, but we later learned, I think, somehow that it was really because Wanda was always high. And that was her way of coping with all of our foolishness, right? But the great thing is that we all figured out how to understand each other and see each other.
Hi, I'm T.S. Madison. Now, I do have to say, for the 6 lines that I did have in the movie, it was so much more, but sitting here watching this movie with all of you beautiful people, it sent a tingle in all of our stomachs that I think we were all feeling in the back. I was like, did y'all feel that? And I know we haven't really eaten because we were trying to get in our suits and drinks. It was definitely not food, It was the response from you guys watching it, feeling it, absorbing it, and watching the script come to life. Because it's one thing to be filming it, and then you get your lines and then everybody's lines, and then when you see it come together, it's like, oh, I wasn't supposed to fuck that line up like that. It was supposed to go here, oh, got it. But the thing about it is it all came together, and you guys, did you guys absorb it well? The first honey, from a major motion picture studio. Shout out to Universal Pictures for that, okay? But I definitely have to pass this down to Eve. Well, she looks like Lilith tonight.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Your experience on the film and when you joined.
Yes, I'm Eve, I play Tamara, and yeah, I auditioned before the pandemic hit, and we were set to do it in April of 2020, I think, possibly, and then, that didn't happen. So it was just waiting. I was so happy at the beginning of the pandemic. I was like, I have a job when all this is done.
Hello, my name is Guy. I play Henry. For me, the coolest thing was just the great diversity of queer people in this cast, and that it was able to represent not just one queer perspective, but a multiplicity of relationships and approaches to relationships and love. And it was really cool that it was something that was able to give you so much of that classic rom-com feel, while still having honesty about how queer lives are different from straight lives.
I'm Jim Rash. I play
sat and read it, you know, to hear it out loud, and so much of it's still in that. And I don't know if, and we were not attached to parts of the part, I was actually reading for Ryan Murphy at the time. Yeah, it was in there, it's not in there anymore. Yeah, I just watched YouTube and really nailed it. But anyway, it was really, I don't think we realized exactly how special this was, but at that part, it just felt, and then here we are, 5+ years later. So, incredible experience, so honored to be a part of it.
Some things to learn. I auditioned for this quite some time ago, and if you buy DVDs, you might be able to see that on the DVD extras. That happens. Yeah, I am so privileged and so happy to be part of this. I can't help but think about the journey Aaron goes on and who I would be watching this movie if I was 18, 19 years old.
Hi, I'm Dot Marie Jones. I'm Sherry. And I, with Jim and a ton of other people in the room, did the table read years ago. I think it was 19, wasn't it?
2019.
2019. And this is my 31st year doing this kind of business that is overwhelmingly emotionally for me. It's so emotional because I've played the biker chick, the dyke in the bar, the dyke on the motorcycle, you know, the one always kicking someone's ass. And aside from the amazing stuff that I had the opportunity to do on Glee, this is over the top where everybody is LGBTQ, LMNOP, everybody's included. And never in these 31 years did I think that I would not just see this, but to be a part of this history right here.
Questions.